Hey everyone, this is Francesca from Under the Covers, and today we are sharing some of our 2018 reading resolutions with you guys. So every year we tend to look at what we've read this year, what worked and what didn't, in terms of what types of books or authors we've picked out. And from that we try to set some goals and some resolutions for the next year in terms of what we think we should change and what we think we should explore more of. So for myself, there are really only two things that I want to work more on in 2018, and that is reading more in different genres. That is something that I think I did pretty well in 2017, and I'd want to do more of that. And one of the ones that I'm really excited to dedicate a little bit more time to is thrillers. That used to be a genre that I really enjoyed in the past and I've sort of neglected the past few years, so I'm really excited to dive into it a little bit more in 2018 and hopefully find some new authors to love. And another really important one for me is exploring new authors. I think that I did really well with that in 2017. I took a lot of chances. A lot of those didn't really pan out to be authors that I need to go and read everything they've ever written. However, I did find some new favorites. I found some that were maybe not necessarily favorites, but I thought they were really well worth the read. So I was really excited for that. I was really excited to try new voices, new styles, and I'm really looking forward to exploring more of that in the next year. So I'm going to be taking more chances on authors that I haven't read before. And one other thing that I want to accomplish in 2018 is reading more books that have been on my TBR, whether it's on audio or paperbacks or ebooks that I've had for a really long time, or series that I really wanted to try out for a really long time and I've already owned them, or at least I've owned one of the books, and I'm challenging myself to clearing up my TBR a little bit. So I know that's something that I always say every year I'm going to do, so hopefully this is the year that I put a bigger dent on that.
Hey guys, Happy New Year! So for my 2018 reading resolutions, I picked out my top 3 to share with you. The first one is to read a lot more books. This year I didn't read as many books as I wanted to. I've only read 170 books this year, which is pretty bad considering that I usually average around 250 to 300 books read a year. So this year I didn't get to read as much, which is upsetting. So I definitely plan on reading a lot more in 2018, and hopefully I can reach that goal of 250 to 300 books again this year. My second reading resolution is to read more books outside of the romance genre. I've been reading romance for maybe 6 or 7 years now exclusively. You know, I write romance now, so I feel like I have really mastered the genre. I know it pretty well already, and so I want to read other books that are outside of the genre, and more specifically I want to be reading more YA. I used to read a lot of YA before I got into romance actually, so I want to kind of get back into that. 2 years ago I also got into cozy mysteries and mysteries, so I do want to continue reading more of that genre as well going into 2018. And the other genre that I want to read more of this year is also women's fiction. So those are the top 3 genres that I want to focus more on this year, so hopefully I can find some more books that are outside of the romance genre to fall in love with. And my third reading resolution is just to catch up on some of my favorite series. There are a handful of series that I have absolutely loved over the years, but their latest releases I haven't gotten a chance to read yet. Some of these include Gina Showalter's Lords of the Underworld series, Christy Cole's Immortals After Dark, and also the latest books from the Dark Hunter series by Sherilyn Kenyon. So these are some of my favorite paranormal romance series. I just haven't had the chance to read the last books from those 3 series, so that's my plan. There are also some older cozy mystery series like Cleo Coyle's series and Laura Child's series that I want to go back and read and catch up on. So that's my plan for this year. So those are my top 3 reading resolutions for 2018. Hopefully I can meet those goals and discover more authors. So here's to a new year of great books. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and Happy New Year!
Hi everyone, this is Angela from Under the Covers. My New Year's reading resolution is to pretty much read. My 2017 resolution was for me to read, or my challenge was for me to read 120 books. And halfway through the year, I thought I wasn't going to make it, so I decreased it to 100. and it is now end of the year and I'm still at 63 books. So life has been crazy and chaotic, and my reading has just decreased by a whole bunch. The thing is, reading and exercise is a stress reliever for me. Yeah, I need to read to get rid of the crazy. I need to work out to get rid of the crazy. So yeah, I need to be more consistent. My goal is 120. It's what I wanted for 2017, and I am committed to do that. I've actually counted the numbers. I figured 120, 12 months, 4 weeks in a month. So I'm thinking 2 to 3 books a week. If I have to do audiobook, I'm gonna have to try to push that. Definitely increase it during vacation times. As far as genres, I don't have any specific that I really want to get into. I'm pretty much open to anything that has even just a little bit of romance. I've been getting into a lot of young adult fantasy type of books, and I will continue to do that. It's just that I'm enjoying it so much at this time. But specific genres, I'm not too picky. If I can just get these books in and get the time to read, I would be happy. For 2018 reading resolution, my goal is 120 and I plan to stick with it. Wish me luck. I could definitely use it. Happy New Year. Bye.
Hi everyone, this is Suzanne and I'm here to tell you what my 2018 reading resolutions are. So 2017 for me was quite successful, and the main ones that I can remember that I did were that I was going to read my target of 200 books for the year, and I actually managed to do, I think it was 220, so I was doing pretty well. And then my second resolution was to read more mysteries and thrillers, and I have done so well with that. I've read so many really good mysteries and thrillers that I wouldn't perhaps otherwise have picked up. So it was really successful, and I really hope that 2018 will be just as good. So my reading I have three reading resolutions. Sorry, I keep tripping over my words. Reading resolutions for 2018. My first one is I just kind of want to stay on track, so I want to try and read another 200 books this year. I'm actually going to set my target on Goodreads as 210, you know, try and push the boat out a little bit. So 210 for 2018. And then my second reading resolution is to try and clear some of my TBR shelf. So I have a TBR jar and I want to dip into that a bit more often, and I also have a load of books on my physical shelf that I just haven't got around to reading yet. So I've set myself a target of 2 a month, so that's 24 in the year. I'm going to read either from old ones on my Kindle that I haven't got around to, or just picking up a paperback off my shelf. I have so many, it would be so nice to read some of my backlog. There's plenty of series that I haven't quite caught up on yet, so I just need to get on with it. So that is another of my 2018 reading resolutions. And then my third one, so as I was so successful reading in a different genre in 2017, I thought for 2018 I could do the same. And 2 genres that I haven't really read that much in, or at least I haven't recently, is young adult. So I don't read much young adult, but I would kind of like to. I've read a couple this year which have been really fantastic. I especially like YA fantasy, so that's something that I am going to try and give a go this year, try and pick more up, try and expand my horizons. The second genre is LGBT. I've read kind of a few LGBT books, but not really that many. So this year I really want to delve in and try and read a few more. It's nice to kind of see other genres that I haven't really had much to do with. So those are my 3 reading resolutions. If you have any recommendations for me for young adult fantasy or LGBT, please let me know. Please let us also know what your reading resolutions are. And I really hope you had a really great 2017 and you will have an even better 2018.
So those are our reading resolutions for 2018. We would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. What are your reading resolutions for the year? What are you most looking forward to, either keeping the same or changing? What authors you would like to read, try out, explore more of? So let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow us on the blog at underthecoversbookblog.com, as well as all our other social media, which will be linked down below. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any videos from us. Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.